Welcome to the channel. I create tutorial videos for beginner and intermediate experience levels for Falcon BMS. I also upload exciting online missions. In this video, I'll cover how to shoot off an AIM-120 missile. By default, your aircraft will be in nav mode. Set the aircraft to air by the button on your ICP. Then set your master arm to enable the employment of your weapons. Currently, the left MFD is not SOI, or sensor of interest. To enable SOI, press down on the DMS, display management switch. You will have a yellow box around the sensor of interest. In this case, it is the FCR, or fire control radar. This white symbol that looks like a cake is not a return. It is not a contact. You will not be able to lock it up. It is your current steer point displayed on your FCR. The 80 and the upper and lower arrows is the current scale of the FCR in nautical miles, and that scale can be changed by choosing up or down on those arrows. You can also change the scale or scope on your FCR by bumping the cursor up and down. You can also bump left and right to decrease and increase the scan azimuth of your mechanical radar. These cyan bars are the maximum left and right positions of the mechanical radar scan. Move your cursor over the return on your FCR. As you see, 26 will appear. 26 stands for the altitude that return is at. The two numbers to the right of the cursor is 54 and -13. Those are the upper and lower limits that your radar could see. It is a little bit more complicated than that, but I will not go over it in the simplifications of this video. To lock onto a contact, press TMS up. Press it once to go into situational awareness mode, where it'll continue to search the rest of the sky, as you can see with the bottom cyan T moving back and forth. To enter into STT, or single target track, press TMS up again. To step back out of STT and to SAM mode, press TMS down. So at the top here, starting on the left, you have 16L, which is the relationship of the aspect of the bandit. If it was 180, that means it's coming straight for you. 340 degrees is the heading of the locked target that you have. The 590 is the ground speed of the target that you have locked. So the 1291K is the closure speed in knots. It is the addition of the locked target and your speed together. If this is a negative number, that means the locked target is increasing the distance between you. Let's get ready to launch a missile. Press TMS up once. Symbology on the right has appeared. This is the dynamic launch zone. I will move to the HUD to talk about it more. The 10 degrees you see is the loft solution cube. This is the amount of pitch adjustment needed in degrees to align with the top of the bracket, also known as RPi, giving you a little bit of range just by lofting. This top arrow is the maximum aerodynamic range that the missile can reach its target without the target moving. That second arrow is the target Q. In simple terms, this indicates the possibility of the missile hitting the target. The closer you get to the bottom of the bracket, the more likely the missile will hit. The missile can hit at any point in this launch zone. It's just that the chances increase as the target Q moves down on the launch zone. If you shoot at this open staple, where the target Q is transitioning, you will have a good chance of hitting the target as long as it doesn't maneuver erratically. If you wait until the closed staple, it has a very good chance of hitting the target, but you will be very close to the threat. At the bottom of the bracket is called R-min, which is the minimum distance that the missile will arm. If you shoot at this distance, the missile may not arm, and hence will not explode. Once you're within range, hold down the pickle button until the missile goes off the rail. Warning, if you let go too early, you will hang your missile and you won't be able to use it. Seems like you made it to the end. Thanks for watching, comment below if you learned something, and subscribe if you want more.